see that? Those are the first buds of spring, and what a miraculous sight. It never gets old year after year, especially after a long, cold winter. And that's why we are super excited to be delivering 2 garden beds to a customer today, because what is better than creating your own little buds of spring in your own garden bed? And it's easier than ever with our garden bed kits, which are very popular because you get a full bed of compost with a pre-drilled kit and hardware also included. So we're gonna get loaded up and head out before we're late for dinner. So stay tuned and you're gonna see exactly how that's done. Jade is getting in the loader right now, and she is going to load up our trailer full of 6 scoops of compost. We make our compost, of course, right here at the log yard with some manure, of course, a little bit of sawdust, biochar. Everyone loves our compost. They say that it grows the best tomatoes, specifically, is what I've heard. And what I actually did here today was I put a layer of sawdust down, a little bit more than I think we needed, oopsies, but this saves us a whole lot of trouble when we deliver it because the compost will stick badly and you'll end up spending a lot of time scooping out half your load when it all sticks in there. So putting down a layer of sawdust completely prevents that. I mean, it just comes right out. So I sometimes forget to do that, and I really didn't want to. So it really does work. That's the way to do it. So right now what she's doing is she's putting 6 scoops in. Each garden bed gets 3 yards. So scoops, yards, it's about the same because our scoop is about a yard. So 3 yards to every garden bed kit, and this customer did order 2 garden beds. The kits are amazing if the dimensions work out for you. If the dimensions of the kits are what you want, then it works. If not, then hey, just stop in at our log yard, browse our inventory, and you can create whatever size bed you possibly desire. But these kits do come pre-drilled with all the hardware, so they're very nice for a lot of our customers who would rather just make it a little bit easier on themselves. So what we do is we actually assemble the ends. So both the ends are already assembled. You just have to do the sides, which of course we do give you hardware for, which I already said. So here are 4 ends because there are 2 garden beds. Oh, those are not too light. So they're they are 2 foot high. So we use 2 10-inch boards and then a 2x4 in between. And then the sides would match the ends, which is part of the reason why we assemble the ends, because that way it's kind of like a blueprint for what you do for the sides, just in case you get confused, because it's not like we give an instruction manual with these, but it's pretty self-explanatory when you see how the ends are assembled. So we have 2x4 for each side, and then 2 2x10s for each side. I don't think we could fit much more in this trailer, even if we wanted to. Have to make sure that these don't slide out, which I'm just gonna push them up into there. We don't have to cover the load. It's not a PA law. And because the compost is moist, it doesn't want to fly out anyways. Plus I'm going to put all these boards on it so we don't have to worry. I always get comments, why don't you cover your load? Well, that's because it's not a law and we don't have trouble with it. So, 2x10s. They are not light, especially green ones. And we do the 2 inch instead of 1 inch. Some people do make garden beds from 1 inch. a little bit more flimsy. These will last you a long time. Hush. Hi. All right, is it going there? Yes. All right. We just have to get the lumber out first. Yep. All right, I'll give you these right now. That's your hardware.
Yep, those are the bolts. Are they 3/8?
Yep.
What are they? 3/8 or 1/4?
I'm not sure.
So before you
It's so pretty back here. Let's see if that sawdust trick works as good as I hope so. As good as I hope so.
I think you'll be okay.
It's hard to tell.
I'll watch.
Wow.
During this delivery today, there were a couple stressful moments that we weren't able to catch on camera, but I think all in all, it went pretty good. They had people there to help us unload, which of course we always appreciate, to have an extra hand, because unloading all those pieces, it's not necessarily like when I deliver firewood, it's kind of just dump and go, right? So yeah, I think it went pretty good. It was pretty tight in there, but it worked out just fine. I mean, it honestly wasn't a hard delivery at all. And I was struggling a little bit because I did put the sawdust down and it did work. It didn't stick, but I didn't put the dump trailer up all the way just because there were some low-hanging wires. Now, I think I was pretty much clear, but I always am trying to lean more on the careful side, so I didn't put it up all the way. And I think that was kind of a mistake because it needs to be up all the way or it won't come out. So it was spread out a little bit more than I really wanted it to be. It didn't all get onto the tarp perfectly, but they're there with their shovels, so they figured it out and they were fine with how it went. So anyways, that wraps up today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Thanks for sharing yet another Monday with us on Lumber Capital Log Yard, and we'll see you back here next time. Bye.